Hey guys, welcome back to All Things Knives. It's your host Fletcher, and today we're going to talk about OTFs. The one that I have in my hand right now, this is a Guardian Tactical 025. It's going to be pretty good size-wise. It's got an under 2-inch blade, under 3-inch blade, and about a 4-inch handle. So let's get into why would someone carry an OTF? Well, there's plenty of reasons. The reason I like to carry an OTF, especially when I'm at work, is I'll be handling freight, right? And then I say I need to cut into it for a second. Boom, comes right out. I make my cut. The knife is now safe. Right? It's safe to use. I can continue to handle the freight, moving it around. Oh, I need to make another cut. And I can continue to keep the hand safely I can continue to keep it in my hand safely without having to worry about it opening or anything like that while I'm handling the item that I need to cut or doing the task. Another reason is, this is going to be another work scenario. Say you're doing contracting, right? You're up on a ladder, you're 8 feet in the air, and you need to cut something, and you have one item in your hand, and all you have is one free hand. Well, you would grab this, make your cut, put it away. You could just put it back on the ladder like that, and it's safe. A lot of times, what other people have to do, say if they have a different automatic knife, and they only have one hand, they make their cut, they just leave it open. This is a whole lot more dangerous than this. If you drop this, you could ruin your knife, right? From an 8-foot fall, depending on where it lands. You could drop it on someone, you could cut yourself while you're moving around. Because let's see if I can do it in my left hand. Normally I can do it in my right. But these out the side autos are significantly harder to close one-handed. Whereas if I grab this, look at that, I just open and close it 3 times. No problem. Those are 2 reasons why someone would carry a knife like this. Another reason is just ease of access. Just easy, put it away. When you think about an OTF, a lot of people think like they're tactical and they're tactile in the fact that they're easy to use one hand, but they're not only limited to, tactical people, right? They're really a knife for everyone. And it's really dumb that these are outlawed in some places. Here's a Spyderco box. The knife's not in it, but these are actually really safe because if I go to open this, you see that? It's now disengaged. That's a safety feature. The old ones, like the Microtech Halo, the single action OTFs, those are the ones where you open them, they'll go straight into someone. They'll blow through whatever. The double actions are actually way safer for everyday use. And it's very hard to get this open without purposefully intending to open it. This isn't going to open in your pocket or anything like that. These should not be illegal. They are just a very safe knife. They are just as easy to open and close as, say, this pair of 3. You see that? They both open. They both open quickly. They just open a different way. And this is actually a lot safer because if this comes in any contact with anything while opening, it disengages on the rail. So you're not going to be stabbing yourself, and if you do, it's a very minor cut, very minor. I hear these OTFs called the most modern knife. They are. They really are. They do require a lot of maintenance to keep them clean, especially if you're using them every day. The springs can get clogged, stuff like that. but they're a great, very handy knife. Very handy. Another downside of the OTF is if it's a dagger and you go to push down on the blade, you will cut yourself because this backside will have the grind on it. But if you just have a single edge, they're great. And when this is open, it has the strength similar to a fixed blade. I've seen people baton through a 2x4 with a Microtech, and this is all modern OTFs are based off the Microtech system. And if you know how to buy a good OTF with a smooth action, there's hardly anything that matches this. Look at that fidget factor. You could do that all day. All day. So the reasons I carry an OTF is they're safe. Relatively safe, right? Because all knives have an inherent danger on them because of the blade. But the blade is entirely concealed within this. They're easy to use. They're a great working knife. Because if you're busy, cut, put away. And then no danger of it opening on me. They are oftentimes they're very pocketable too. This is actually something I didn't talk about, but they're very pocketable. I mean, here's another very pocketable knife, the Kershaw Launch 11. The blade lengths on these are going to be very similar. But the OTF might have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to carry profile. And let's see thickness. Very similar. And the thickness stays the same relatively for the larger ones too. They carry very nice because, I mean, this is a great example of just a regular knife that carries well. Let's look at one that maybe doesn't carry well because of the blade sticking out. Look at the difference between the two. They're pocketable, they have safety features, they're easy to use, they are great modern tools. There's a stigma about them, but I think OTFs are perfectly safe to use, carry, and they're a perfectly great knife. They really are. Most of them, they're actually very strong too because of the way they lock up on the inside. Really, the only downsides to an OTF is people tend to think they're dangerous and they're scary, and that they do require a bit of maintenance in keeping them clean. But other than that, the other reasons I listed above are great reasons why you should carry an OTF, because they're all things a pocket knife should be. Easy to use, pocketable, and they're great for work. Great one-handed use. There's the easiest one-handed use knife out there. As always, guys, please like, comment, and share below. Comment below what OTF you carry, or if you're not able to carry an OTF, which one you kind of have a fancy for. And the reason I use this one is some states allow autos, but they have to be some states are under 3 inches no matter what the knife is. So this is a great option for any area where that's under 3 inches. And they do make these in under 2 inches for those of you from California. Microtech has the UTX 70 in a Cali size. And they're great. They'd be a great box opening knife. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Stay sharp.